Epstein is still alive, and here's why. First of all, his prostate. We learned from an interview from the files that he had no prostate. He had his prostate removed. You can have high testosterone and still have a need for Viagra because you don't have a prostate, right? Correct. Then this is once again confirmed in another document from the files from LabCorp, which are his lab results. Here we can see the patient, Epstein Jeffrey, and it says after radical prostatectomy. That is the complete removal of the prostate. He had no prostate. But then, however, in his autopsy report, it says that the prostate is slightly and diffusely enlarged. Prostates do not grow back. You cannot have an enlarged prostate if you don't have one. Then the second reason is this document, which says that attention was diverted away from his real body and that the body we saw in the media is fake. Due to the large news media presence outside the MCC, a male OCME official called and said he would be arriving at the loading dock with a black vehicle. In order to thwart the media, redacted, used boxes and sheets to create what appeared to be a human body, which was put into the white OCME vehicle, which the press followed, allowing the black vehicle to depart unnoticed with Epstein's body. Which brings us to the third reason, which is the fact that the body we saw in the media and Epstein's do not have the same facial features. We can see the ears and the noses are different. Then the fourth reason is this document, which basically says that the FBI stole the prison footage. Redacted advised that only one hard drive of the camera system was working at the time of the incident on August 10, 2019. When a DVR went bad, none of the cameras recorded. There was a system failure of DVR2 on July 29, 2019, and the motherboard failed on DVR2 on August 8, 2019. The hard drive failure occurred on August 10, 2019. After the incident, Redacted was asked about the cameras. There were 2 new hard drives to install, but installing the new hard drives would mean that all prior data would be lost. The warden wanted video, and so Redacted was told to start working on the system. Redacted started removing the bad drives in order to rebuild the DVR. Redacted advised that an FBI agent was the one who pulled out the DVR. Redacted also advised that he knew that by replacing both hard drives, the system would be wiped and that he had advised personnel at MCC of that. And then the fifth and final reason is his Fortnite account. Thanks to multiple documents like this one, and this one, we see that he went by multiple usernames, one of them being Littlest Jeff 1. And there's a Fortnite account with that name, which is also based in Israel. And this account was active all the way to Chapter 6, Season 1, which came out on the 1st of December 2024. And of course, this information went viral, and after it did, the account was made private. However, it seems like it's still active. So Epstein is still definitely alive.